Okay, again, we have to find the necessary revisions, the error in the paragraph, but this time they give us underlined options. So we have a limited set of options to look at. So I'm still really going to approach it much the same way though. When coal was used to heat homes, so that's a dependent clause up front here, comma, fine. It frequently left stains on the wall. That's my independent clause. So dependent clause, comma, independent clause is absolutely correct. There's no problem there. Okay. So deleting the comma after homes is going to be wrong. Delete the comma after homes, F is going to be wrong. The others don't say that. Number 2, brothers Cleo and Noma McVicker, comma, who owned a cleaning product company, created a doughy. Okay, hold on. We got a problem. So right away, they're naming the brothers, and this isn't a positive or extra information about them. They're the ones who owned the cleaning product company. We already said their names, so this is going to be non-restrictive. It has to be separated by commas, the who clause here. So this relative clause, who owned a cleaning product company, we need a comma right there, okay? Because I could pull that out and say, brothers Cleo and Noma Ficker created a doughy substance to help people remove this soot. That's a correction that has to be made. So insert a comma after company. Yes, insert a comma after company. Well, we already know it's G and H, and they both say that. So unfortunately, that didn't really help us decide between the two remaining options. Let's keep going. Over time, comma, okay, yep, another kind of preposition up front. As natural gas becomes more common, people had. So we're in past tense here. And they owned in past tense. Why becomes present tense? Over time, as natural gas became more common, comma, right? So that's, again, another little dependent phrase there. People had little need for soot cleaners, and that's your independent clause. And combining comma and the McVickers company struggle same business, that's just a comma coordinating conjunction, one of our fanboys, to connect to independent clause. So that's okay. Problem here is becomes. So I want change becomes to became. That's correct. I need both these changes. G is going to be our answer. Change remarketed to had remarketed. Well, I don't even need to go there. I already have the answer. But let's continue and see why that's the case. Okay. 4, then one day, Joe McVicker, Cleo's son, so that's extra information about who Joe is, separated by commas, parenthetically. It's non-restrictive, it's not essential. Learned that his sister-in-law had been using the substance for art projects in her classroom, comma, so again, we're combining another independent clause. Joe McVicker learned that his sister-in-law had been using the substance, independent clause. He remarketed the product as the toy known today as Play-Doh, independent clause. That's a correct combination. So he remarketed the product as, no, it's just verb and object noun after the verb. There's no need for a comma between them. So change, they want to change remarketed to have remarketed. Sorry, that's not even the issue. So he had remarketed the product. Why? Because she had been using? No, she had been using it before, and then after that, he remarketed, past tense. Students a lot of times put in the had, the perfect tense there, this being the past perfect, when you could just simply use the past here. There's no need for that. H is not a correction that needs to be made. So this is okay, and therefore not the answer. G is the answer.